YouTube, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Tinkerviz and we back with another video. As y'all can see, this client is whiffing badly, but unfortunately I couldn't show y'all all tapers. I just showed y'all the tapers on one side and I ran into the lineup because my camera had died, and when my camera turned back on, it was right in the middle of me doing the lineup. So I apologize, I couldn't show y'all all the sides of the fades, but you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get right into it. And I really ain't mean to say camera, I meant to say phone, because I unfortunately forgot my camera at the house. So I had to do what I had to do and record on my phone. So I want to phrase camera with phone, so my phone had died, you know what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. And on the start of every client, you want to start off by combing or brushing their hair down before actually putting the clipper to their head, so it can make everything so much easier. You know what I'm saying? And what I just did was I set the first guideline with my gold FX at the temple area to the top of the ear, because we are doing a high taper. So that's what I had did. And now I have my seniors in my hand going up a ½ inch, setting that first guideline, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, I'll go ahead and throw my 2 guard to clear the bulk, so it can make it easier for me when I take out the line and set my second guideline with my 1 guard open. And right now I just got my lever closed, just taking out the ball line that I set with the trimmers in the beginning of the video. Just playing with the lever. The higher I go, the more I open my clipper. Let me open my lever, and the lower I go, the more I close my lever. You know what I'm saying? Just staying consistent, making sure everything right. And the same thing you do to the fade, you do to the beard. You clear the bulk area with the beard, so it won't just be a taper and then be a dark spot at the start of the beard, you know what I'm saying? So that makes everything so much more easier. After that's done, you want to go ahead and grab your 1 guard, smack it on your clipper, and open your lever fully, setting another guideline, you know what I'm saying? Just going up a ½ inch, staying precise and consistent, making sure everything is at that desired length. Go over it plenty of times just to make sure everything is neat as possible. You set neat guidelines, your fade come out so much more crispy. After you go ahead and set that second guideline, you want to go ahead and take it out with the lever closed. This is just softening up the line. I'm just getting prepared for the 0 guard, which is the guard I have on now. You want to go grab your 0 guard, close your lever, and take out that middle line fully. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure everything is blurry and as neat as possible. After I do that, I go ahead and grab my 1½ guard, the lever open, just clearing the bulk out. You know what I'm saying? Just let my clipper do its thing. Y'all gonna see what this guard do. For me, this is my favorite guard in my opinion. 1½ guard. It just so versatile. You can close it, go down in the fade. You know what I'm saying? If you open it, go up in the fade, just clear bulk and take out lines. Feel me? But I'm just let y'all see how the fade come out. Go ahead and grab my 1 guard again, just, you know what I'm saying, going with the grain, just cutting off all the loose hairs that's at the top of the fade. And right now I'm just basically doing detail work, just going back with the 1 guard, just basically clearing out the dark spots I see. You could do this with the lever, with no guard, with the lever open, you know what I'm saying, but I was staying safe and I put the 1 guard on, just opening and closing my lever, just clearing out the dark spots. You know what I'm saying? If you do use your guard, your clipper with no guard, with the lever open, make sure you use the corner of your blade for sure. And that fade is clean. And that's when my camera had died, when I was recording the fade right there. But you know what I'm saying? That's why I skipped right into the lineup, because my camera had turned back on when it was right here, you know what I'm saying? So I keep saying my camera, I mean my phone, y'all know what I mean. But the same thing you do to that side, you do to the back and the opposite side. The same exact steps, and the fade gonna come out the same exact way, you know what I'm saying? But right now I'm just spraying my hairspray, brushing the hair down, you know what I'm saying? Hairspray just basically get the hair to lay down and freeze the hair, getting prepared for the lineup, getting prepared for your trimmers to do its thing. You know what I'm saying? Brush the hair back in place, just making sure everything is at that desired length, make sure everything is coming forward. You know what I'm saying? You want to grab your blow dryer, make sure it's dry. Make sure it's as dry as possible. You know what I'm saying? I do 10 seconds on each side of the head. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I go ahead and grab my clippers and then do my thing. I go ahead and grab my clippers, my trimmers, and start off on the back, just keeping everything as natural as possible. You know what I'm saying? You want to be very gentle. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to press the clipper down too hard on the skin, especially in the back area, because that's the most sensitive part when it comes to the lineup. And it will be red. It started creating whelps and stuff on the back of the lineup. And yeah, you don't want your client to walk out with his neck all red and bumps and whelps and stuff like that from the clipper. You know what I'm saying? But right now I'm just lining up the beard, just meeting the lineup right there where the ear is. And then after I do that, line up the beard, I go ahead and grab the ear, you know what I'm saying, and then push it down just like that. And just really go in a rainbow shape motion and set that line in, man. As y'all can see, my clippers doing this thing though. I did clean my clippers. I did oil them up. I will be dropping in the video how to oil your clippers and stuff like that to keep them more sharp and make them last longer, you know what I'm saying? Because some people don't oil their clippers and you're supposed to do it, you know what I'm saying? Some people just be feeling lazy, I don't know, but you are supposed to oil your clippers. It's like when you oil your clippers, just like an oil change to a car, you know what I'm saying? That's the same exact thing with your clippers. That's why they give you oils whatever clipper you come with. I mean, whatever clipper you purchase, you know what I'm saying? But the same thing I did to that side, I'm doing to this side, and just watch me work. Now we on to the front lineup. As y'all can see, my client has light spots in both corners of his hairline. You know what I'm saying? So don't dig into that. Just ghost line it. Make sure everything is natural. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to dig into the light spots. You want to line it up if as his hair where the light spots at. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to dig in the lineup. You know what I'm saying? But as y'all can see, I'm hitting those boxes, man. Just staying gentle and smooth. Like, I'm barely tapping the head. You know what I'm saying? I'm barely tapping. Like, I'm barely playing any type of muscle on my clippers right now. Like, I'm just literally tapping the hair. Like, just staying gentle, staying humble with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just be chilling when I'm lining up the client, man. That's my favorite part. You know what I'm saying? Once whatever you do to one side, you do to another. You know what I'm saying? Just doing my thing. Like, as y'all can see, like, that touch is crazy. Like, y'all could clearly tell I ain't pressing my clippers down on the client head. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally just tapping it, man. Just doing my thing. Clippers doing this thing also. I'm telling you, we oil your clippers, man. It just make them run so well. Like, it's like they back to brand new. No cap. And if you want to go ahead and oil your clippers without my little video I'm going to drop about it, when you do oil your clippers, don't do it in between clients. Do it at the end of your shift or after your last client, and have the oil sit on your clipper overnight. You know what I'm saying? And then come in and then spray your cold care. Do your simple stuff that you do to your clippers. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to oil your clippers and then go hot right into a client. Just let the oil sit on your clippers for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So it can really get up in there and it won't catch as many hairs as it does when you hot right into a client. Because if you oil your clippers and hot right into a client, it's like the hairs stick to your bleed, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's grabbing it. But as y'all can see, that lineup is crispy naturally, man. This client do love fibers, I ain't gonna lie. He love fibers, man. And before you spray your fibers, you want to go ahead and grab your spritz, spray it on the skin. Basically what the spritz do is just makes it easier for the fibers to like not stick to the head, because sometimes the fibers do be bouncing off the skin, and you know what I'm saying, like it bounce off the skin and then don't even be like really sticking to the head, you know what I'm saying? So what the spritz do is it just makes it easier for the fibers to stick to the client's head. You know what I'm saying? But after you do that, you want to go ahead and line it up again. Just going over the hairline, just making sure the fibers is in place. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't do a line up, the fiber, like the hairline, not gonna be as crispy. After you spray your fibers, go ahead and line everything up again, man. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just let y'all see me doing my thing, man. This cut was just lineup was just too crispy. What I'm doing right now is go ahead and grab my Tresemme hairspray. I'm basically spraying on top of the fibers so the fibers can stick, so it can last longer. So if your client sweat or do anything after the cut, it won't come off, you know what I'm saying? Blow dry it and line it up one more time, you know what I'm saying? Making sure everything's straight, double checking the cut. Getting everything ready for razor work, man. After you do this lineup right here, after you spray your hairspray over top of the fibers, you want to go ahead and hop into the razor work. But as of right now, I'm ready to just let y'all, feel me, see me doing my thing. After you do what you gotta do after the lineup, go ahead and grab your razor, stretch the skin, have your blade at a 90-degree angle. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to cut your client. You make sure you stretch the skin. If you don't stretch the skin, you will cut your client. And you do not want to cut your client. And as I can see, y'all saw me brush that little ash mark off. Make sure you do that at least 2 to 3 times, because the actual lining on the beard could be, that little white line could be a disguise. So what you want to do is just brush that off and then go back in with the razor, you know what I'm saying? Just doing that. Just make sure everything is crispy. And once you've done that side, just do the same exact thing you did to that side, to this side. You know what I'm saying? The opposite side. And as y'all can see, man, this cut is just fire, man. Like, it's fire. You know what I'm saying? But people always ask me how long I've been cutting hair and stuff. I only been cutting hair for like a year and a couple months, you know what I'm saying? I really learned fast and stuff like that, so that's why I decided to start YouTube. But yeah, man, that's not the point. The point is, this cut is just, it's just clean, man. Super clean. And I do not own any enhancement. I just use fibers. You know what I'm saying? There's no wrong with enhancement or nothing. I just feel as though fibers is just more natural, give a more natural look. You know what I'm saying? But after you go ahead and line up your mustache, so I go ahead and spray my spice, that alcohol, burn his face off, and that's the end of the cut, man. If you tuned into this video, I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and we out of here.